Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be.
Pittsburgh is the city that built America.
Thy name.
And then we took a mighty fall.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth.
911, where's emergency? Right away, my son just overdosed on heroin. Please hurry.
Give us this day.
Have a phone with me, okay?
We got opioid epidemic been up here for the last 30 years.
Longer than that.
It's ridiculous. 8 out of 10 kids probably in this project right now probably never met their dad due to death or jail.
It's a lot of death, it's a lot of killing, it's a lot of hurt, it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of hunger.
It's total chaos in a split second.
It's lions, tigers, and bears out here, but it's the way you play. We play for real.
I was a soldier in the U.S. Army. I had crossed into Iraq the first day of the ground war with the Army's 3rd Infantry Division. It was alarming to consider that after this experience in our life, young men and young women who grew up living that good old American life, spend 1 year at war, would come home so broken that the homes we left would be unrecognizable to us, that we wouldn't be able to reintegrate back into our old relationships. We couldn't be able to love the way we loved before.
My Lord.
We must never fear the darkness that the world puts in our place.
When I came home years later, got out of the Army, and I realized we have people who are spending their entire lives at war.
And I began to realize something, that I saw so much more post-traumatic stress disorder in my own community than I ever saw when I was in the Army.
I was standing.
We've lost our way. We've lost our commitment to our neighbors.
On one cold and
whatever we do for veterans returning home from war, it is important. But if my life is worth more because I put on a uniform, then 3-year-old girls and 4-year-old boys and 7-year-old children in our community, this is sinful.
Will the circle be unbroken?
If you come approach one of us, it's going to be a whole bunch of consequences to you and your family.
Our main thing is to interrupt this shit, man. We're just tired of the bodies.
The violence is a disease. The work that we're doing is that we try to interrupt the transmission of the disease.
Hunger is a form of trauma. Homelessness is a form of trauma. Poverty is a form of trauma. Racism, abuse, neglect, these are all forms of trauma. Trauma is the greatest challenge we as a community have. But we remain committed to our brothers and sisters, and we're not going to leave them behind. And we will never lose our commitment to one another. The Hill District is a legacy of hope.